You guessed it, Indianapolis. It's time for another episode of Real Scene TV.
This is John.
And this is Rashida.
And here's what's coming up tonight.
Is there a significance behind Toys for Tots?
I'm former Indianapolis coach Marlon Jackson. I'm here today at Joe's Grill with Kayla.
And we are talking about the upcoming event, Rockin' the Runway, on August 10th. All proceeds are benefiting his foundation, Fight for Life.
Real Scene
Enjoy
TV
some
is
good
brought
eats
to you
at the
by
Willard in
Top Shelf
Franklin.
Productions.
We're boozing and cruising on the Pickle Peddler.
I'm here with Rupert from Survivor out of Val Vista Country Club to support Nathan's Playroom.
All that plus your chance to win tickets to Trapped in 10 years.
Real Scene TV starts now.
Closed captioning brought to you by Pearl Street Pizzeria and Pub. Handmade pizzas, sandwiches, and salads using the best ingredients. Great local brews on tap for every palate. Cozy dining in the heart of downtown.
Fashion, Harleys, charity, and football stars. This event has everything. Kaylin Easton sits down with Marlon Jackson and talks Rockin' the Runway and Fight for Life at Joe's Grill.
We are at Joe's Grill on 82nd Street talking to former Indianapolis Colts player Marlon Jackson, and we are talking about Rockin' the Runway, the big event coming up featuring his charitable foundation, the Fight for Life Foundation.
Yes, we're very excited to be a part of Rockin' the Runway. It's a great event each and every year, and it seems to be growing more and more. So, speaking on behalf of Fight for Life Foundation, we are honored to be the recipient of the proceeds from Rockin' the Runway.
So let's talk a little bit about what Rockin' the Runway is, and then we'll get into Fight for Life Foundation.
Well, it's a style show to support, raise proceeds for the Fight for Life Foundation. So, you'll have designers and a number of different designers up there presenting their clothes, and you'll have vendors who have bought space to participate within the event. And it's a great time, for fun, something unique, something probably a little bit different from what goes around the Indianapolis area, spicing up a little bit by having a fashion show and also having a silent auction as well, auctioning off a Harley Davidson motorcycle. So
ooh, well,
yeah,
that's
pretty big. That's pretty big, and I think that's a lot of fun, and just we're looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great evening.
So that event is going to be on August 10th, and all the proceeds raised for the Rockin' the Runway is going to go to the Fight for Life Foundation.
Yes, it will go to my organization, the Fight for Life Foundation, and we serve underserved youth in areas of social, emotional learning, education, and wellness. So just very excited, like I said before, to be a part of it. We do a lot of great things for the kids here in Indianapolis and back in my hometown in Pennsylvania, and just are continuing to look to expand upon what we've already been able to do.
Now you have several different programs within your foundation. They reach out in terms of athletics, so children have the opportunity to build leadership skills through like flag football and other type of athletic camps.
Yes.
But then you're also going into the schools and helping them express themselves artistically through dance, and then of course mentoring programs. It's such a well-rounded foundation in terms of who you're reaching, from young kids all the way through high school. It's pretty impressive.
Well, it's a vision, and it's simply that. And there are a lot of people that are helping to bring the vision to life, and I'm just happy to have the vision. And I'm very passionate about making sure that this thing continues to grow, because I feel it's some good work and it really can benefit all the kids that participate in our programs.
Marlon, it's been a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you for taking time to explain your Fight for Life Foundation.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the time.
Absolutely. And don't forget, everyone, August 10th, we're going to be rocking the runway at Hoosier Race Park and Casino.
Yes.
How many Harley Davidson motorcycles are up for grabs?
Two Harleys up for grabs. So, hey, that's enough incentive to come out and be a part of it.
Absolutely. Participate in the silent auction, and all the proceeds go to this former Indianapolis Colts foundation, Fight for Life.
To buy tickets to Rockin' the Runway on August 10th at Hoosier Park Racing and Casino, go to soireesbyverche.com.
There are great places all over Indiana, and John Bausman heads down to the Willard in Franklin to eat pizza on the patio where friends meet.
First off, this is an amazing, beautiful building that you have here. It's incredible. It's got a lot of history here in Franklin, Indiana. Tell us a little about that.
Well, we've been here since, my family's owned it since 1990, but the building itself's been here since 1860. And in 1922, the actual hotel opened, and then it closed in the late 70s, and then from that point on, a couple guys came along and saw this vacant, old, beautiful building, decided to make a restaurant and bar out of it, and ever since then, since like '86 until '90, and that's when my folks bought it, and we've been here ever since. So.
Well, and you've actually kept some of the aspects of that old with the new as you guys have advanced, right?
Right.
So we kind of took a tour, and you have the stairwell, you have the fireplace, you actually have the old motel sign, right?
Yep, the old neon sign, and people love getting their picture taken underneath that, just a little piece of history.
When you guys are known not just for the history, but also for your food. I've come down to Franklin, and I always hear of pizza and wings and your beer selection. So tell us what you guys have to eat.
Our biggest thing is people come here for the food. You can go anywhere and get a beer or a drink, but people have been coming here for 20-something years for our food, and we're pretty proud of that. We've got a good kitchen crew and a good staff here at Willard, so we're pretty proud of that. We're famous for pizza and chicken wings. We make our own sauce. All of our vegetables are hand cut and fresh. So that's what we've really been famous for the past 20-something years, and our chicken wings. But we also have great sandwiches, our hand-cut bread, tenderloins, hand-breaded. Our marinated ribeye sandwich is very popular. Our turkey clubs, Reubens, the list goes on.
Tony, these all sound delicious. I'm salivating as we're talking. I know that I have some food over there that looks amazing. I can't wait to try. And you guys, actually, this room that we're in right now, it's surrounded with some movie nostalgia, which is very unique because you guys are located right next to the Art Craft Theater.
Right. Yeah, we wanted to use that movie theme just because the Art Craft is such a big part of the community, big part with us, and right next door. So this room is kind of our movie room, just for the Art Craft.
Well, and every time I've come down here, it's always packed. It's filled with people. And so if people want to come try it, obviously, hey, you got to get in and get a good seat. How can they find out where you guys are located and find information about you?
Well, our website, www.thewillard.com, is great. Our Facebook, The Willard, is another good way to find out what's going on, what we're doing, what's going on in Franklin, or give us a call.
Well, great. And I mean, I know that all the food's amazing, but do you, Tony, have some of your personal choices that you really like the most?
Right. Well, I'm a big wing guy. So
all right, me too.
I love the chicken wings. You can't go wrong with that. We have all kinds of flavors, hot, mild, extra hot barbecue, really good stuff. So you have to try it all tonight.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to get completely stuffed here tonight at the Willard, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well,
thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for coming.
We enjoyed some good music, some good eats, and great atmosphere here at the Willard in Franklin.
The Willard has it all. So head south of the city to check out this friendly Franklin staple.
Patrons pedal their way around Indianapolis, drinking the beer that they bring, while stopping at sites along the way. Real Scene TV took a ride on the Pickle Peddler.
We've gathered the Real Scene crew and some of our favorite drinks, and we are hitting the streets of downtown Indianapolis on the Pickle Peddler. But first, we're going to talk to one of the owners here. This is Nicole. Nicole, what the heck is the Pickle Peddler?
The Pickle Peddler is Indianapolis' newest and greatest party bike. We are a 14-passenger BYOB pedal pub. We do have an electric assist motor, so if you choose not to pedal,
that's what I like to hear.
no worries. If you're too pickled or too pooped, we do have a motor. We have adjustable seats. We have custom built-in water misters. You can bring your own music and plug in and play DJ for 2 hours.
So another cool thing is you guys offer a pickup drop-off service. Tell me about that.
We do. The Pickle Peddler has an electric assist motor, which lends itself to the opportunity of being picked up or dropped off at your location. So there's 2 choices involved. You can come to our location on Virginia Avenue, or we can come to you and pick your party up.
Yeah, because if you're too pickled to pedal home, then yeah.
No worries here. We'll take it the rest of the way.
Cool. And you also mentioned that it was a BYOB bike. What types of alcohol can you bring on board?
You can bring your favorite beverages, beer, wine, liquor. We just ask no glass on board, please.
Okay. And what about food? Can you bring food on board?
Absolutely. We encourage it. You can bring your own food. We can make reservations. We do like to stop on Georgia Street at Kilroy's, the pub, Howl at the Moon. We can also swing by a local brewery, Sun King. We also like Fountain Square right here in our neighborhood of the Fletcher Place area.
Well, we're going to hop on the bike now. We're going to go and get pickled. Maybe not too much, but we're going to go have some fun. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
like the convenience of the motor, especially if there's drinking involved. I want to just drink and not exercise. So I'd rather just booze and cruise.
Booze and cruise.
No, another thing that I thought was cool, you guys have your own private parking lot.
We do. We have a fenced-in parking lot. We have 23 spaces.
So what happens if it is raining or if it's inclement weather? What happens?
No worries. We go rain or shine. The only time that we won't go out is if it's threatening weather.
Had a great time on the Pickle Peddler, and luckily none of us got too pickled. Don't miss out on the most fun in downtown Indy.
To book a Pickle Peddler tour, go to thepicklepeddler.com.
Stick with us because coming up next, we spend the day at the 2nd annual Playroom Classic.
We get to know more about Rashida.
We collect toys for Tots.
And we're giving away tickets to see Trapped in 10 years. Don't go anywhere.
Equipment for RSTV provided in part by Roberts Everything Photo, Everything Imaging.
Nathan's Playroom hosted the 2nd annual Playroom Classic golf outing, and Mindy tees off with Rupert and John Andretti.
They even have a 43 cart for me, so if you're not moving along, the 43 is going to come out and hit you in the back and get you going. Thanks for having me here, and thank you for your support of Nathan's Playroom.
It's one thing to give dollars, it's another thing to give of yourself and your time. When you start doing that, it starts changing you inside. I tell people all the time, get involved, pick what you really like. The animals, the elderly, the children, the kids, whoever, and start giving of yourself. It's amazing what happens.
That's a great thing to say, because that's exactly true. Because you get just as much out of it, if not more.
Exactly right. You know, being able to go out and play that silly game of Survivor and then come back as a celebrity and show what we've been doing for years, but bring light to some of these things that people are doing, quietly helping change lives. That's why, of course, when they asked me to come out here and you know, play around, not actually play golf, but play around with the golfers.
Braden is a Riley kid, and I've seen Braden at different charity events, different events that we've done for Riley Hospital for Children. And Braden is a personality that immediately you become attached to. This is always a pleasure to come out here and be a part of something that's so special.
Brought the race car out for everyone to see today, get a piece of it, and really just out here for Braden and Kevin to support them. I know they've done a lot for everybody, and just very happy to be out here.
You know, I want to come out here and give back to them like they've, you know, supported me at the events that I've planned for Riley, and you know, different causes, but supporting the same, you know, general goal.
Being a sibling of a special needs sister, I can kind of hit home a little bit with it, so I thought it was a good cause.
It's all about giving back. You've got to participate whenever called upon, and this is a great event for a lot of young kids. And
today we're having our 2nd annual Playroom Classic golf outing to benefit Nathan's Playroom. And what today is all about is to raise money for a couple new programs that we're developing right now. Our goal is to serve the siblings of seriously and chronically ill children. So we help the brothers and sisters of the kids that go through Riley Hospital and things like that. This year is our 2nd year, and we've got a great crowd, 56 golfers this year. So we're growing every year, and we're already set to do it next year and the year after.
Fantastic. You got some amazing auction items here today.
It's all silent auction, a full silent auction. We've had some awesome support from the local community. We have cool stuff from like Sun King Brewing, Easley Winery, Andretti Autosport, all kinds of different, the Indianapolis Colts, Pacers, Fever, all those have jumped in to help us out this year. So it's really nice to have that local support.
Well, thank you so much, Kevin. Best of luck with your fundraiser. Hopefully it will continue to grow each year. And again, if you want to find out more information about Nathan's Playroom, you can simply look at our YouTube channel for previous episodes and, of course, nathansplayroom.org.
She can box, braid hair, and is full of ambition that drives her future. She is a filmmaker, an actress, a philanthropist, and a drama instructor. We love her, and we want to share more about Rashida Randall.
Not all rappers are the same, and we found one right here in Indy with a very interesting background. His name is Radames.
Hi, I'm Rashida, and I've been with Real Scene for 2 seasons now. At the top of my list was probably the Murphy Lee Block Party. I mean, because, come on now, if you were there, if you saw it on the show, then you know that it was a great time. Plus, I've been trying to meet Nelly since like 2001, and I did that night. Of course, Nelly is my celebrity crush. Yeah, you might be a stalker. Then let's see, the Independence concert. That was fun. I got to interview an actor by the name of Drew Powell, who is actually from Indiana. Comic-Con was fun. I got to dress up like Batgirl. I'm just saying, my job is cooler than yours. You know, I'm a theater buff. I'm an actor, so every time I get to go behind the scenes at some of the Broadway shows, I always just feel at home. Then I feel kind of jealous because I can't go with the cast, and it's like, it's not your show, Rashida, so, you know, just go sit in the audience and watch it like you're supposed to. Outside of Real Scene TV, I am an actress. I have been in over 24 theater shows and independent films, as well as TV shows. I spent time in Atlanta working on a stage play there. I spent a month in Atlanta. In addition to that, I'm also an independent filmmaker. So I have written about 3 feature films so far. And then I also have 2 short films. I released 2 short films simultaneously back in November, Love and War and Heartless. And then I also freelance as a production assistant. I have my own production company called Ivy League Production and Casting. So we do everything from video production to writing to casting. I also do hair a little bit. I would love to have a sit down with Oprah Winfrey. I would love to interview her and pick her brain a little bit and see if maybe she wants to adopt a 30-year-old child. If I had to pick one job in the world for the rest of my life, it would be acting. I would love to work with Meryl Streep. I know that's far-fetched. That'll probably never happen, but never say never. I would love to work with Meryl Streep. I would love to work with Julia Roberts. I would love to work with Angela Bassett. I would love to work with Denzel Washington. And Honey Boo Boo. I still listen to a lot of 90s music. I still listen to the LL Cool J's and the Salt and Peppers. Then you may find in another Bad Creation CD. I still have one. Rashida, you are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better. Jason's gonna put that in the show. That's it. That's my life. Acting, Real Scene, that's it. That's all I do. This is boring.
Keep up with us as we get to know the rest of Team Real Scene. If you missed our other Team Real Scene segments and want to catch up on that or other shows, go to realscenetv.com.
We still have a few segments left. Stay tuned, because we're celebrating Christmas in July with the Marines and Toys for Tots.
I'm Brayden with Nathan's Playroom, and you're watching Real Scene TV.
The time for giving is not exclusive to the holiday season. This segment may seem out of place, but we want to remind you that organizations need your donations year-round in order to fill Santa's bag for those in need at Christmas time. Eli talks with representatives from Toys for Tots.
Is there a significance behind Toys for Tots? I mean, there are a gazillion and one different charity events happening, especially around the holidays. So is there a significance behind Toys for Tots?
You know, anytime you can help out someone that's helping us out, I think it's a good organization to get behind, so that's what we went with.
Yeah, so in a way we're supporting the military, plus we're supporting kids at Christmas time.
Exactly. We like to help them out and give them a good time and a good Christmas. It's great because we like to be able to help out, we like to be involved in the community, and then especially with the Marines, you know, we like to show our support of what they do and what they do for us, and I think it's just a good combination of efforts that kind of come together for it. But yeah, we just really wanted to reach out and be able to do something good for the community as well.
What's the significance behind Toys for Tot and Marines?
The Marine Corps started this 66 years ago, and you know, basically it was just started out, you know, us as a way for the Marine Corps to give back to the community,
you know, it's like as a military organization, as a volunteer organization, you know, we take so much, you know, bringing the men and women who fight for the country, you know, and this is kind of like our way, but to give back to the communities that we take those men and women from. You know, it's just bringing the joy to those children who might not otherwise receive toys for Christmas. And so many times have we seen it where you just, you know, we'll give those toys out there to the kids, and they just get so excited, and their parents are so grateful, you know, that they were actually, you know, something that they may not have been able to done given like hardships, like financial burdens, that kind of thing. And it's just a great thing to help out those guys.
Toys for Tots, your entire mission is really to raise awareness, to get toys, so that way children can have a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely, yeah. Just exactly that. That's our whole goal behind this. Is, you know, we don't do anything other than toys, you know, and just getting those out there to the children who need them, and you know, basically give them a Christmas and bring the joy to their face.
So this is a year-round effort.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, anytime we have different abilities to, you know, get them the financial backing on the Toys for Tots is always open on there, so they can donate monetary donations online. They can bring them by our work there, and or, you know, even toy donations. We take those all year round. If they bring them in there, we'll take them and use them for the next year.
What is your hope for Christmas 2014?
Well, in years past, we've been around the 42,000 toy mark over that, and you know, if we can surpass that, that would be a great number to beat.
Toys for Tots accepts donations year-round. To host an event, donate, or to find out how you can volunteer, contact the Toys for Tots Foundation.
When we come back, it's everyone's favorite time in the show, your chance to win tickets to the Vogue Theater to see Trapped and 10 Years.
Clothing for Real Scene TV, brought to you by Plato's Closet. Visit us on East 96th Street in Fishers.
Every 2 weeks, we give away tickets to something here in Indianapolis. This week, we're giving away tickets to see Trapped and 10 Years at the Vogue on July 29th. To win, all you have to do is go to our Facebook page and tell us what story you would like Real Scene TV to cover.
And as always, we will pick one winner at random.
That's our show for tonight. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to check out an all-new episode on August 2nd.
And we'll be back here on the couch. See you guys later. To book a Peter Pickle Pepper tour, go to thepicklepepper.com. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Ready?
I'm still stuck on Jenny McCarthy and Carmen Electra. You guessed it. Can we say that?
Don't blame John.
You're like,
I'm not gonna.
I'm doing fine. It was that one line. I keep getting these tongue twisters. I spit right there.
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.